my friend, my name is James Jordan, and somehow, some way, you got here to this video because you're looking to learn or figure out exactly how you could get more leads in your MLM business. Imagine if you could get your business to a point where you don't have to worry about leads. You have 10, 20, 30, 40 brand new prospects to be able to talk to or be able to market to in all different types of ways. And I want to share a little bit about my experience, where I came from, how I got started, and how I just started to be able to attract leads in my business and sponsor reps at will using certain strategies that I've learned over the course of the past 6 years. So, I've been in the industry for almost 6 years now. I can't believe it myself, but when I first got started in network marketing and MLM, my upline, they had told me, talk to your friends and family, So I did that. Nobody signed up for the business opportunity. Nobody saw the potential, right, that was there when it came to making money from home and having residual income and all those other things. They just thought it was a pyramid scheme, right? But think about what people do every single day. They go to a job where they have a base salary, maybe a commission structure here or there, but their potential is capped when it comes from an income standpoint. But that's a whole nother tangent, right? I'm not even going to go there right now. You already see the vision and what network marketing and multi-level marketing can do for you. So I'm going to focus and talk about how you can get more leads in your business. Now, when I first got started, I had signed up, I spent that $3,000 on a credit card, and I got into the business, right? Talking to friends and family didn't work as far as building a business, but I did get some people to actually purchase some products. I was in a health and wellness company at the time when I first got started in network marketing, right? But they told me to make a list of, my doctor, my principal, my high school teammates. And of course I reached out to some people, didn't go anywhere. Why? Because those people weren't the people that I should have been talking to. When you first get into network marketing and MLM, what will happen is they'll tell you, oh, go talk to your friends and family, go share the product, go share the company video with these people. But you have to remember, these are people who are more than likely not interested in what you have to offer. And that's one thing that I started to learn as I became a student of marketing. And you're watching this video right now because you want more leads. Well, let me tell you right now, in order to get more MLM leads in your business, you have to become a student of marketing. If I didn't become a student of marketing, I would have never known anything, and I'd still be in the position that I was when I first got started. So back to the story, right? Talk to friends and family, right? Going nowhere. I'm having doubts about my business. I don't know what's going on. I just started. I'm like, I saw the vision. I saw the big dream of being able to go get that big house and that nice car and having that time freedom, right? All at 19. I realized this early, but talking to friends and family didn't work, and now they're telling me, oh, well, we have a system where you can buy leads. You can buy leads for $15 per lead. And I was like, $15 per lead? I was like, that's a lot, Even not knowing anything about leads and marketing and things of that nature, it still was a lot in my mind. But I was like, you know what? These people are my upline. Obviously they're in a position that I want to be in, so I'm going to follow them, right? I'm going to do what they say so that I can get to that next level of my business and in my income. So I went and did that, right? First month out, I spent $1,200 on leads, okay? Barely had that money. I was making about $2,000 a month working at a shitty, excuse my language, but a crappy customer service job, right? I was working in insurance for an insurance company, and I was talking to people about their claims. Now, I don't know if you know anything about customer service in the insurance industry, but people have claims that they get from doctors, some arrange or they have surgeries, things of that nature. I was talking to people that had like $400,000 claims that weren't getting processed, and they're yelling at me like it was my fault. So my job sucked nonetheless, but I barely had the money to go spend on marketing and advertising, right? So I was like, well, what am I going to do? I just went ahead and did it. I'm like, we're going to see what happens. So I go spend $1,200. I got 75 leads. I'm thinking, oh, if I have 75 people to talk to that are looking to start a home-based business, I'm going to make money, right? I'm going to make money. That's what I thought. And boy, was I wrong. You see, the one thing you got to realize is when you buy leads from a source, right? When you buy leads, you have no idea where those people came from. You have no idea what they saw. You have no idea how interested they really are in starting a home-based business. I mean, for all you know, they could be someone who saw some website online looking for a job. You know, that's someone who wants to be just over broke. Is that the type of person you want to talk to when it comes to starting a business? I don't think so. I mean, I learned as time went on that's the wrong person to talk to. Okay, so I spent the $1,200. I got to 75 leads. I start cold calling. You know, they're telling me to follow this script, this magic script that's going to cause me to sponsor all these people that I'm calling and everything like that. And, you know, I'm calling. I'm leaving voicemail after voicemail after voicemail. I get a few people to call me back. I get a few people to pick up the phone initially. And I have a lot of resistance, right? A lot of pushback. I mean, you entered your information into some sort of website or via some postcard or whatever because you were supposedly interested in home-based business. And the one thing that I started to see is that the majority of the people that I talked to weren't qualified, right? They weren't the type of person, number one, I would want in my business. And number two, they just simply weren't an interested prospect in the opportunity that was truly available in front of them. I mean, they didn't have any type of vision, and they had a mindset that was so crappy that you wouldn't even want this person on your team. Now, I know you may be struggling. You may have never sponsored your first person in your direct sales company or network marketing company, but I can tell you right now, you have to hone in and focus on the type of individual that you want to attract in your business, because if you don't get clear on that, what's going to happen is you're going to waste a lot of your time. And I don't know how much time you have to apply towards your business on a daily basis, but you have to know and understand that your time is the most valuable thing that you have in your business. So I'm talking to all these people, you know, I'm not getting anywhere. Somehow, some way, I magically sponsored 3 people. Now, I can tell you right now, out of the 75 leads that I bought that first time out, where I spent $1,200, I talked to maybe about 20 people. Half of those people probably hung up on me, and maybe 5 of the rest of them were actually engaging in conversation where I could talk to them about the business opportunity or review it, get them on a 3-way call with my upline. You know, it's a really elongated process. It just sucks. You know, it's an old business model. And I looked at my commissions for that month, right? I'm like, yeah, I sponsored 3 people. First month out where I'm starting recruiting, and I'm all giddy and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I told you I could do it and all this other crap, right? But then I go look at my commission check I get a couple weeks later. It's $450. I'm like, $1,200, $450. I was like, I'm in the negative over $700. And then I go tell my upline, I'm like, well, I only sponsored 3 people off these leads. I didn't talk to half of them, right? And the majority of people that I talked to weren't truly serious or weren't interested at all. And I only made $450. Well, actually, I didn't make anything. Actually, I lost money. And you know what my upline told me? You know what they told me? They said, James, you should do this you just got to follow this blueprint, follow this formula for the next 1 to 2 years. You'll make 6 figures. I was like, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? So you're telling me, as a business person, that you want me to operate at a loss for 12 to 24 months, every single month, and then hope and pray and magically somehow imagine that I start making $100,000 a year doing this? How does that make sense? Especially if I can't get half the people that I pay for on the phone. Especially if no one's responding to my voicemails. You see, when you have interested prospects, when you leave voicemails, you'll get callbacks, right? When you call, they will pick up. When you get their information, like an email address, and you shoot them an email, they will respond. Or they'll go to a video, go watch a presentation, go watch a video of you shooting some type of content telling them how they could get started or helping them in their business. So what it all comes down to is you have to learn and master a skill set. You see, I came to a point in my business where I was like, this is not working. This isn't going to work, and I need to go find something else. So that's when I discovered attraction marketing and direct response marketing. You see, now what I do in my business is I share my value with other individuals, you know, people who are looking to start a business or people that are already in a business, and I attract people to me. I'm no longer cold calling. I'm no longer talking to friends and family. What I do, honestly, I don't even talk to people before they sign up in my business. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if you could sponsor 10, 20, 30 people in a month? without talking to them first, that's called a business, an automated business in that fact. So it's like, how do you get to that point? Well, you have to up your game. You know, you have to up your skill set. You got to get good at this thing called marketing, because if you don't learn marketing, you can't do anything. I mean, you can go sit there and keep buying leads, but you heard my story. I learned early. If I'm going to keep buying leads and not knowing where these people are coming from, I have no idea the quality of these people and whether or not I can actually make money, right? So how do you attract that targeted person, that person that's interested in you? And you do that by learning direct response marketing, by learning attraction marketing, and learning some type of marketing strategy, right? But once you learn the marketing strategy, that's not it. Because you know something, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're just going to have success because you know it. That's when you have to take massive action. And I mean massive action, because when you learn how to hone in and be able to attract the type of people that you want in your business, if you don't take massive action, you're not going to get massive results, because you have to remember, I mean, think about it, the compound effect. If you keep doing something over the course of 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're going to see results. Now, you may not necessarily see results right away, right? And that's not always going to happen. I mean, sometimes it'll happen, but it won't happen all the time. So you have to have persistence and be able to execute a marketing strategy over the course of 30, 60, 90 days. And not necessarily expect that, oh, if I go do this, right, I'm going to generate 10 or 20 leads in a day. Automatically, just from the first day I do it. It's not going to happen, okay? You got to have some practice, and you have to have hardcore training that really teaches you the insider secrets as far as what's working now when it comes to marketing. Now, from a marketing perspective, if you're brand new and you don't know anything about marketing, I highly suggest that you learn about the internet and how to leverage it in your business, because what you can do with the internet is you can use it to a point where you can make your business pretty much automated. I mean, you're watching this video right now, guess what? I'm probably hanging out with my fiance or hanging out with my 3 kids out somewhere on vacation, or spending some time with them, or playing basketball, shooting hoops, playing some video games. I'm doing something that I love to do, but you're watching this video. Now imagine if you could have that in your business. Imagine if you could have 100 people, 100 interested prospects watch your video every single day. What if you could have 200 people do that? What type of leverage would you have in your business? How would your income look? That's the real question you got to ask yourself. So now the question becomes, James, well, where do I get this sort of marketing training? You know, what's out there for me to be able to dive into so I can have the type of results that you have in your business? Well, there's a whole bunch of information out there. You know, I'll tell you that right now. There's a ton of information out there. You can go look on the internet, you'll find something. Now, what personally has worked for me, where I've gotten my training and where I've learned to be able to leverage my business, is a company in a training module called Empowered Network. So if you're someone who's struggling in your business and you want to be able to get to the point where you're generating 20, 30 leads a day, I can show you how to do that. All right? So how do you get access to this, right? You simply click on the link below, right? You're going to go to a page. It's going to ask you to enter in your name and your email. And then you're going to see a free video where basically the whole entire system is explained to you from top to bottom about how so many other people are having the same type of results that I'm having in my business. I mean, if you're someone that's struggling right now, imagine getting to a point where you have 30 leads in a day, 55 leads in a day. I mean, my best lead day ever that I've ever had in my business was 192 leads in one day. Imagine having 192 new prospects in your business in one day. It's an amazing concept, right? Well, you got to get to that point. You have to have some sort of training. And I want to show you how to do that, but you have to make a decision that you're going to take action, right? You're going to take action after this video. You're going to click on the link that's somewhere located around this video, maybe at the bottom, maybe on the left hand or the right hand side, but I guarantee you there's a link, a portal in a sense, that's going to be able to allow you to engage and find out how you can start marketing your business the right way, how you can start attracting 20, 30 brand new prospects and new leads in a sense to your business. I want to show you how to do that. So just simply click on the link somewhere along this video watch the free presentation so you can see exactly how I'm leveraging this system in my business to create income, create automated income, and have people sign up in my business without me ever talking to them. It's a funny concept. It's a lovely thing. I would love for that to happen in your business. So with that being said, watch me like you watch TV and watch your income grow. Take action, click on the link, and get started. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.